Okay, so there's a few videos I wanted to do because I have some writing other stuff, but I might as well because I keep having these ideas to do all these other crazy videos and stuff. Um, but I want to do a video on gaming or video gaming, and in particular chronic fatigue syndrome because I've gotten a few people that have said that it's bad for people with chronic fatigue syndrome. I don't necessarily agree with them really at all. Um, and I'll probably get to the other aspects of games or whatever bad for you or something. Anyways, it's a bunch of bullshit. Anyways, it is really not if you really look into it and think about it. For some, uh, I've been watching some videos, especially recently. There's a video by Jane McGonigal, who is a game designer, and it takes about 10,000 hours, to really master a skill set or skill. And being that I probably played at least that many hours, 10,000 hours, before I was 21. It's something I can actually do um, that I used to do before I had CFS, and now I can still do it while I'm CFS. Probably the only thing actually, because I can't really do martial arts or yoga or really thing uh, that requires much coordination. As a lot of people think, oh well, you can spend hours doing that, and well, I kind of disagree with that too because I notice that if I play video games when I don't feel well or brain fog, I don't do as well. Even yesterday, I was just too tired and burnt out to really play anything, so I just stopped. Um, there's also the mental component because it is a form of mental training and mental therapy, um, especially visually, especially if you listen to music or something. And also, it's not as much, but there is a social aspect because I've met some cool people, either randomly or through websites or whatever. I mean, not everyone is awesome. You do meet some douchey people and other stuff, especially when I've been on Twitch. Um, but yeah, I've gotten a few comments that say, well, it stimulates the brain and all that, and I don't really agree with that at all. I think it actually is good for probably, especially because most people with chronic fatigue syndrome, their brains are being overworked anyways, and they have a bunch of inflammation and neurological inflammation and all that. Um, so yeah, especially if you stream it and then help it promote other stuff, which I do. I don't know why my eye is so fucking goddamn itchy. Um, anyways, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, um, I guess aside from that, um, to the general population, I don't think video games really are necessarily a bad thing. It's probably not good for younger children to play really violent video games, but if you look at kind of what society, especially television, movies, even news, it's a lot of negativity, and it's also desensitizes people, to violence and everything, and makes people think that that's more okay, and that violence will solve everything or a lot of or all your problems. And then when someone goes on a shooting rampage or some crazy person, they look into all their personal habits, and then they say, oh well, it's this or that, or it's video games, or it's metal or something like that, or Satanism, or because the same thing happened um, when comic books first came out. That's what really killed comic books was people were so against them and they thought it corrupted people, and they had a comic books authority. And because it used to be a golden age where you used to be able to find comic books anywhere and everywhere, and now you have to go to specialty shops or look around. They used to be like at all the convenience stores and everywhere, from what I've heard and seen. And then it went to Silver Age, and it's in the Dark Ages. So yeah, people need to be quit being so goddamn fucking judgmental and shit. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know, do your research and I don't know, play video games for you. Spout off or talk about shit you don't really talk about. Probably doesn't help that every time I've seen people, especially in shows and movies, all the stereotypical, people that play video games, they're overweight and they drink Mountain Up or Mountain Up. That's not even a fucking drink. A Mountain Dew or something, or they eat Cheetos and stuff, which I don't even like soda or Cheetos or that much. I mean, occasionally I'll eat an edible. That's about all I will do. I live in their basement. I don't fucking. I'm not in the basement. There's a green screen behind me and stuff for privacy. And Bruce Lee just for the hell of it. The only reason I live at home is health issues. um, anyways, I kind of got off track. But anyways, video games are good for you. So just play video games. And if you have a problem with them, I don't play the more RPG or the ones that have more of a story and stuff to them. If you really don't like the violent stuff, or do a dancing one or something. I don't know. I know some of these people that are probably against them are probably those crazy conservative Christian religious people. Anyways, that's it. Just wanted to do that video. So enjoy. See you all later.